Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Great League Remix, and we have a different team to run with, so let's try it out. We got the Shadow Ninetails with the Shadow Glade and the Quagsire, so pretty good lead. They switch out into their own Shadow Ninetails, and we're just going to try to outbulk them here, as our Quagsire is probably our tankiest Pokemon at this point. Okay, so we do get a shield out of this situation, and we're going to try to get to 2 Mud Bombs. That's the goal right here, anticipating another shield. So double shield goes down. Oh, unfortunately, we faint on the move. And that is unfortunate because we don't have the charm on our Ninetails here. It's only running Powder Snow. We're going to have to shield here to try to get to a Dazzling Gleam, as we need to take out this Ninetails immediately. So Dazzling Gleam does take out this Ninetails, thankfully, and then we have the Jellicent to deal with. Here, we're going to throw this Leaf Blade immediately, dealing some huge damage. Almost 70%, probably 70%. And then our opponent here throws the Surf to take out our Glade. We're going to save a shield for this Ninetails because they do have that Guzzlord still. Oh, actually, we ran out of shield, excuse me. So we do, unfortunately, lose that situation. That Ninetale switching was very problematic, unfortunately. And it was also unfortunate that our Quagsire did faint. So we did lose all that chip damage, which would have come in really handy. All right, our opponent here switches out into the Jellicent. Man, another good lead, another good switch for them. We're going to have to switch into our Glade here to do some good neutral super effective damage here. And then we're going to have to shield because we're going to need to get to another Leaf Blade. The Surf at this range would have been able to take us out, as you can see from the last game. But we decided to just try to farm down because we need the energy on our Glade to actually come in handy. Oh, we've gone from bad to worse. And now they have the Marowak. Marowak is absolutely just going to wall all the moves from this Glade. So, wow, unfortunate situations right now. Just gone from bad to worse with the counters in the back. We're going to have to come back in with our Quagsire here to tank these moves. Okay, and then we're going to have to throw a Mud Bomb towards this Ninetails. The Ninetails here is also running Powder Snow, so at least we are not taking those heavy charm damage. But it is running the Side Shock, which is going to be problematic because that means that they're going to be able to outpace us. We're going to go for this Weather Ball here to chip away at this Ninetails and try to get the shield. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. And we're just going to take out this Ninetails immediately now with our Weather Ball. Here, we're going to try to go for a Weather Ball chip damage. Our opponent does realize that they don't have to shield, and they can just save the shield for the Quagsire. So, man, that is tough. Really tough in the back line right now. We thought that the Quagsire would be able to do more damage, but we're going to probably change out one of these Pokemon now. So we need to have a little bit more tanky Pokemon. Let's see what we switch out into here. So we have the Glade kind of not serving its purpose right now. It's kind of getting deleted by like Ghost types and Fire types, obviously. So we're gonna bring in the Pelipper to deal with more of the fire weakness of the Ninetails, and let's see if this is gonna work out. So they actually switch out into the Salazzle, and this is where the Pelipper comes in clutch. There was that Fire type. We're going to have to tank this move here. Ends up being the Poison Fang. We have to throw in good timing here because we want to extract as much energy and as much pressure as possible. One shield goes invested. Here we're going to have to invest this shield to be able to get to another move. And then we're going to have to potentially get to another one, I think. 1 Weather Ball, 2 Weather Ball goes and gets shielded. Our opponent ends up farming us down. But luckily, we do have another counter to this Salazzle with our own Quagsire. They ended up going for a Poison Fang here, and then they're going to switch out into the Annihilate. And we're going to be able to potentially shield and then farm up a little bit of energy here. So we're going to throw this Dazzling Gleam right before they get to another potential move. So this Dazzling Gleam will take out this Annihilate pretty easily. And then our opponent here, luckily, is not able to register that Incinerate because we are able to fire off this Weather Ball before that Incinerate goes through. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Pelipper. So the Shadow Ninetails, we did try to make a little bit of adjustment right here. We did switch out of the Dazzling Gleam and we went to the Side Shot because we need to be able to get to a charge move a little bit faster than that Dazzling Gleam. So our opponent here ends up switching into their Guzzler versus our Quagsire. We're going to have to just throw these neutral Stone Edges. That one Stone Edge did a good amount of damage, so we'll take that all day. Dragon Claw goes through, trying to get to another move here. We're going to go for this Mud Bomb. This Mud Bomb here potentially could get a shield. No shield. Our opponent did make the right call right there. We're going to have to come in with our Ninetails and farm down because all the moves that they throw are going to be resisted, so we don't have to worry about that. Dragon Claw. Okay, lots of lag right now. I don't know what happened right there, but we're going to have to throw this move as soon as possible, hoping that they shield, thinking it's a Dazzling Gleam, and that is indeed the case. So we're going to have to just chip away at this Hypno at this point. One Weather Ball, another Weather Ball gets shielded, and we are able to get to this third Weather Ball here to chip away at the health of this Hypno. And now we have 2 shields with our Pelipper, where we have to try to win this. We do shield the Thunder Punch right here. We're going to shield again because they're going to unleash all their energy. Here, we're going to farm as much as possible. Our opponent does end up switching out. And then we're going to be able to throw our own Hurricane here to take out this Toxicroak. And then we're going to be able to get to this last Weather Ball because they were one confusion away from another Thunder Punch. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that with 2 shields Pelipper. So Pelipper coming in is actually a huge benefit to this team because it's allowed to apply pressure to the fire types and very, very spamming, as you can see. So here we got the Ninetails versus Ninetails, but they are running the Charm version, so we're going to have to just stay in and chip away at the health of this Ninetails. One Side Shot goes through. They're going to try to get to another move here, but before they get to their move, we're going to throw a Weather Ball to potentially get a shield. We do get the shield, so that is fantastic. We know that they have Weather Ball ready. We don't know if they're running the Side Shock or the Dazzling Gleam, so we're going to come in with our Pelipper. Pelipper here is going to shield this Weather Ball, and we're looking for the farm down. We do get the farm down, and that is fantastic. Pelipper doing some good work right now. Let's see what they have. Oh, they have the Annihilate in the back here, and that is not good for them. They realize that that's the situation, and it looks like they have quit the game. So we're just going to chip away at this. We're thinking that we can farm down after this Weather Ball here. And what do we think is in the back? Probably fire type or some kind of ground type. Yeah, makes sense right there. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that with the Pelipper. So the Pelipper paired with this Ninetails is actually coming in clutch. This is the pairing that works way better. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.